I'm live. Woohoo, I'm live. Hello. I am sorry I am late. I was just sitting here looking at my phone. So, sorry. Hello, everybody. As you can tell by my headgear, let me mute that. I've been sitting here and I've been beating. Well, actually, I've been out in the trailer today because it's absolutely gorgeous. So I took my little beating tray because that's all I need to take. Everything's in it. I take my little beating tray and I walked out to the trailer because it's the first time in 2 weeks I can walk without pain. So yay! I've been in such a good mood today, and I went. I beaded. I was beading out in the trailer, in the camping trailer, because we have it parked in the backyard, and that's kind of like the cool place to go hang out if it's nice out. So that's what I was doing. The dogs were outside with me. Hi, Ms. Glow. How are you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, I made this. Let me see if it's in the camera. I'm just waiting for. There we are. Let me see if I can get less light on it. There we go. There we go. So I made her today. I made her yesterday. So I've been busy. It feels good to be doing something. I have been in so much pain because of this back that went out 2 weeks ago. It has taken forever to heal, to get to the point where I can sit up and do something like sit up. And I haven't been able to sit up and beat in 2 weeks. So I threw my back out and it took 2 weeks to heal. I don't ever want to have to do that again. That was, thank goodness it's healing. Like today, I feel really, really good. And I think I was healing okay, but I twisted it getting out of the tub the other day, and that I was back to square one again for a whole day. I had to go back on lying on my back and, um, hello. Oh, Todd went to work. Hang on, my hubby just needs a minute. Sorry about that. Hubby didn't know that my son went to work, and then he was telling me he's off to Raymore, which is a town 10 minutes that way. So it's just us here, and the dogs, and the cat. Who's counting? I'm not counting. Are you counting? I'm not counting. So yeah, I like this. I did a little. I like this. I like the color combinations. You can't notice it, but that's a really, really light pink and a light green. Hey, Regina, how are you doing? I've been beating. In case you're wondering why I have these glasses on. I've been beating. I've been beating. And then I come upstairs to have my. Anyway, I made a mess of my beading tray. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to organize my beading tray again and get all of these beads back in their spots. Maybe put them away, the colors I won't need. I am doing good, Regina. I am feeling really awesome. My back feels good. It's the first time in 2 weeks I have woken up pain-free. I've had nothing but just a twinge of pain, a little bit of soreness here and there, but nothing like I've had the past 2 weeks. So, yay! I'm absolutely in such a good mood because I'm pain-free. Like, I can't believe I twisted my back out of place and then it took 2 weeks to heal. Like, that's just insane. I'm usually up and at 'em the next day. Like, it's never that bad that I just couldn't do anything for 2 whole weeks. Well, yeah. It was 2 weeks today. I put my back out. It is great news, yeah. I'm really happy because I'm not a good patient, and my family's not patient with me when I'm not a good patient. I get very needy because I'm bored. So, and then when you can't do anything, and you can't do anything, and you can't sit up. You're basically got to be on your back, and it just. I mean, I spent the first day in bed because I just couldn't get up, and I tell you, getting up to go to the bathroom, those were. I mean, I remember crying. It was horrible, but it's all good. I'm back to square one again, or I'm back to not square one, I'm back to normal. That's what I'm trying to say. So hopefully this isn't a one-off day. I can tell it's getting tired, but I'm good. I feel awesome. And it's good to be in my chair. I haven't been in this chair in months because I've been downstairs and it's been up here. And I've been downstairs because A, hubby and I have been spending a lot of time together. B, I don't have heat up here, so it's really cold when it was winter. And C, my old dog can't make the stairs. And he can't be without me. So he is right now downstairs stressing out because he's not with me, but he can't do the stairs. And I had to come up here tonight because hubby wants to make supper. And he can't make supper in the kitchen if I'm in there. So, because I'm in the way. So I'm up in my craft room tonight. Welcome to my really messy, unorganized craft room. I'm not panning the camera around. Forget it. I had a good day today. Got some unexpected money in my bank account, so that was really great. And because we live really tight here, like pretty much really tight, and that was a much needed boost. It was great to see. So I've got some money in my account, and that led me to start thinking about summer holidays. And I know hubby wants to go camping this summer, which is awesome because he doesn't always want to go camping. It's a lot of work for him because I get out there and I don't do anything. Hello, I'm camping. I'm so unashamed about it. I do nothing, man. I have my drink, my Jack Daniels and coffee or wine or whatever it is that I'm drinking because we bring out alcohol and I'm just sitting there in my chair and I don't care. I like it. That's me camping. So I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, I started thinking because I got an email from the campground that one of the spots I was looking and kind of tentatively booked was available because they're starting to make available all the campgrounds online, so you can book them for your summer. Some of them are just reserved, like around our anniversary, which is Canada Day. It was Canada Day before we got married, but I think our marriage should oversee Canada Day now because we're awesome. Hello. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes. So there's big patches of reserved around spots around that date range. So first of all, I have to talk with hubby, see when he wants to go, and verify that my friend Dana can make it because she's coming out with us. We're gonna be camping with my friend, and yeah. So I'm really jazzed about that. I haven't seen her in a while. It's been a while. Summer she came out. I know she came out two Decembers ago. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before she was out. She came down. She lives up in North Battleford. So, yeah, it will be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But it's a lot of work, and it's going to be an expensive camping season because we still need to get a tent. Seeing as we lost 2 tents last year, thanks to windstorms. Grr. One was old and on its last legs anyway, but still, it was a windstorm that took it out. And the other one was also an older tent, but still had lots of life, lots of mileage in it, and a stupid windstorm came in and just put a big rip in it, and it was toast. So, and it was a nice big, one of those big cabin tents. And I know I did some lives from there, so you'd have to go and check. But last year I had big cabin tents. And anyway, windstorms, because it's really bad here. We get plow winds. And last year was bad for snow, or not snow, wind. Last year was bad for wind. But yeah. So I made a whole mess of my beads walking here. I was shaking so much because I tremble. I got the tremblies. Don't know what you are. I made all the beads jump out of their little tiny compartments here on the felt, and now they're on the cardboard. And the problem with that is cardboard has holes in the corner, so I don't want to lose a lot of beads. But they're hard to get out when they're at the end here. Oh, that was nice. I just picked up a whole bunch because I got a big thumbnail. So yeah, I'm just sitting here looking forward to summer with the money burning a hole in my bank account. And hubby saying we'll talk about what we're going to spend it on, which is good because I thought of yarn and beads. I also bought 2 computer games, so there's still hope for me as a geek. Yes, I bought 2 computer games over the week. They were on sale for like $8. It was $7.46, I think it was. And I bought the game for my husband because I've been telling him he needs to expand his computer gaming skills. Because he plays Access and Allies online, or something like that. It's one of those. It's like Risk, it's one of those plot to take over the world and go against everybody else until you do. And he's very good at those games. So anyway, he and I used to play this game called Diablo, and he actually introduced me to it because I didn't know it existed, and I just loved it. And we used to play together online. Him at his place, me at mine, and because you could do that back then, you can still do that now, and it was fun. I miss those days. So I bought him Neverwinter Nights from Steam, and he started playing it. Then he looked at me and he said, "So you got yours going yet?" And I said, "No, I bought it for you." "Well, then how are we going to play together?" he says. So I bought me one too. So we're not playing together in the same game, but we're sitting beside each other talking about the game. So I'm happy. I'm just looking for things that he and I can do in the evenings instead of just sitting there, him doing his own thing and me doing mine. Just, I don't know. I'm not that old. I don't want to just sit there and ignore my hubby and be in my own little world. That's enough of that. I think I'm waking up. So, what is that? Is that pink? I can't tell if that's pink or beige. No, I think that's pink. I'm going to put the pink away. That's okay. So what are you guys doing tonight? I'm just beading, playing with beads, playing with these itty bitty tiny little beads. I'm going to buy a tent, or I'm going to book our camping place, or maybe we'll get some plants for the garden. Who knows? Probably not that. Garden's not ready yet. Snow just melted. So in fact, we're supposed to get snow. It still gets chilly at night. It gets to be it was -2 the other night. -2 Celsius. Don't forget I'm in Canada. So, ooh. Been working on a Granny Square Afghan. Cool. I like the Granny Square Afghans. I'm making another Kaleidoscope Granny Square Afghan. That's the picture that's on my thumbnail tonight. That's the first bedspread I ever made for us. And it's currently in a bag. It needs to be taken out, and it needs a few spots where my joining came unraveled. It needs a few spots repaired. But I'm making another one in better colors that I like, that hubby likes. I didn't buy new yarn for that. I had to use what I had because times were really tight back then. So, because I think it was winter and hubby wasn't working because his job was seasonal when we were in the city. Yeah. So, but I made that, and that's a tutorial from Fiber Spider called the Kaleidoscope Granny Square Blanket or something like that. And I love it. It's so easy to do. It goes by so fast. Before you know it, you've got a king size blanket on your hands. Like seriously, it's just wow. I loved it. So I'm doing another one in shades of blue with black. And I haven't this is its second year. So I really got to bring that out and finish it, but I knew there was a way in there. But I haven't done that yet. Oh, you're trying out the new Granny Square all-in-one yarn from Red Heart. That's awesome. I want to try that too. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I've got my eye on that stuff. I want to get some of that too. I want to get the same. I don't know if you watch My Precious Yarnery with Angela in it, but she used it's called the Amethyst. I think it's called Amethyst. I'm not sure. She used the one that's got the blue and the purple and the white, and that's the one I want. I want to make a Granny Square blanket with that, with those colors. So, but I've got other things that I have to do first because I've been commissioned. I've got some bead orders that I've got to do, and I've got. Let me see. I've got some bead orders I've got to do. I've been asked to do a cardigan. So for a lady, I'm just waiting for her to pay me so I can get the yarn. And then I'll get started on that. That'll be fun. I've picked out the pattern I'm going to make. It's the Bag O' Day. Bag O' Day easy. Easy. You just ordered that color. Yeah, isn't that a nice color? Isn't that a nice color? I like that color. It's my favorite one out of the whole kit and caboodle because I don't generally like the traditional Granny Square colors. I don't generally like oranges and reds and, yellows, and then all of a sudden you go into green or blues or something and it's just, no, that 60s or 70s vibe. It don't jive with me. Ha ha ha. It don't jive with me, that 70s vibe. Hey Maritza, how are you doing? I am doing fine. I hope you are doing good as well. I'm playing with beads tonight. In case you're wondering what's going on, there's got to be pink in there. There has got to be pink in there. There's no way I've got so many. Oh yeah, there's pink in there. I need better light. You're still new to all this crochet. I am new to this crochet. I've only been crocheting for 3 years. It'll be almost 4. No, see, that doesn't work. Oh, that's a darker pink from something else. I know what pink that is. You don't see me do this, but I'm just going to toss that bead. It's a little pink one, and I don't have that shade. I'm not messing up my pink for it. So how are you doing, Maritza? How are you doing tonight? I am playing with my beads. I made her today. You can tell I still haven't stitched in my tail, but I will. But I made her yesterday. Oops. Sorry. So she's for an order. She's been specifically asked for. And this is a gift. for somebody. Thank you. Yeah, I have to, and I'm waiting on a bead order before I can make my other one because I've been asked to make an angel and I'm out of gold. And the wings are lined in gold and I don't have any gold. So that's one of the colors that I ordered. So I'm just waiting for that in the mail. That should come this week. And then I can get started on that angel. But yeah, it's been a good day today, and I'm really glad that my back is feeling better because it's been a long, long road. I don't like being in pain like that every day. That's harsh. And you never know how bad it is. Like you can't move your arms. I couldn't do this. Like seriously, I could not bring my arms out in front of me for anything, let alone drink a cup of coffee. Couldn't do that. Why? Because every time I stop supporting myself with my arms and let my whole weight rest on the bottom of my back, it hurt so bad. So, yeah. So, other than that, I'm just sitting around, taking it easy. Just sitting around, taking it easy. I don't want to stress out my back too much because this is the first day it's feeling good. And I tend to do too much on the first day. I do because I've spent so long not feeling good. I tend to overdo it. So I'm trying really hard today not to do that. I've done nothing but take it easy. I'm still walking around with a cane. I'm still wearing a back brace. I don't have it on right now, but I do have it. So I've been wearing a back brace. And, you know, I used to scoff at my husband because he's got all these medical devices. And who needs a walker? Yes, it was his friends, but did we need it? We could sell it. Somebody else needed it. You know what? I used it this past week, and I'm not ashamed to say I'm glad he had it. I am so glad because I swallowed my pride and I used that walker. And on those bad days in the beginning, I used that walker. That walker got me around the house. So I'm glad we had it. But I think the turning time was when I finally broke down and told him, okay, you could bring out the massage table. Because he has a massage table and he's been trying to get me up there for a massage, but I'm very anti-massage. I love them, but they don't love me because they hurt. They hurt a lot. And I have high pain tolerance. I don't know why it hurts so much. But I end up crying, screaming, and being a big baby about it. But it really, really hurts. So, and hubby barely touches me. Like, really, he tries his best. I don't know what it is. So, massages are not something that I enjoy anymore because it hurts. Uh, but he said, no, no, just to lie on it. Try lying on it because it's so very, very firm. Okay, fine. So I gave in to him, allowed him to set it up in our small living room. And he took such good care of me when my back was down. Um, he set up that uh, massage table, got the back of it raised so I could sit there and watch TV, set it up right in front of the TV, brought over a tray on wheels that held my computer, dragged over the power cord so I could use my computer. He was just sweet. And I swear, staying on that really helped me because wow, what a difference. Hey, Susan, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? What you been up to? So, yeah, I'm glad today I've been able to just do my own thing and not have him take care of me. It's good because he's done so much for me. He needs a break. And that's what he's doing right now. He's outside. He's playing in the dirt. Having fun. He's Eric. He's what's he doing? He's digging a trench to bury our water hose, our garden hose. So he doesn't keep so he doesn't keep tripping over it. Like we have a flower box in the front of our yard that he runs. He's got uh those pop up things to water your lawn. He's got those installed out front, and a hose runs to it. And then we got a hose. He wants to run a hose to where he is going to have the dog pond because the dog's got to have a pool, you know. I didn't even have a pool when I was little, and the dog gets a pool. How is that fair? Anyway, dog gets a pool. We just love our dogs. You're working on a rectangle granny square blanket. Right on, I made one of those. I made a purple one in shades of different colors of purple for my son Matthew. I asked him the other day if he still had it. Yeah, somewhere. Yeah, I wonder if he still has it. Hmm. My other son Todd, he has everything I've made him. He uses his blanket all the time. Yep. So different kids, just different kids, different priorities, different. I don't know. I raised them both, but they're different. Oh, excuse me. I needed that. Hi, Mimi. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. What you doing tonight? I'm having an awesome night. It's the first day I've been without pain in 2 weeks. Be from this back that I put out. And it's been a good day, and I haven't overdone it yet, and I'm trying really hard not to overdone it. What is this? Oh, those are my beats from. Duh. I just put them there. Really? I know I put crazy in my channel name, but do I have to live up to it so very obviously? So I've been beading today, and I got done some stuff, and I'll show you if you want to see Mimi. This is what I made today. And that's actually this afternoon, not quite this morning, because this morning I was doing other stuff. Oh, you crocheted a lot yesterday, Mimi. I haven't crocheted in 2 weeks. I haven't been able to do any crafts in 2 weeks because of my back. I threw my back out and I have been paying for it ever since. It's been really hard to do anything, walk, breathe, sit. So how was what made? I make these. I make these. I bead them. They're little beads. Little itty bitty beads. See, little itty bitty beads. So I make them. Make them into stitch markers. You know about bad back, permanently disabled from workplace injury? I'm permanently disabled from a workplace injury too, but I'm sorry you have a bad back from it. I am, because my God, throwing out my back this last week was just. Now I've had bad back ever since I had Matthew and that epidural, so I've always had a lower back issue. And then I was diagnosed with a herniated disc way down low. And all my doctor said about that was if you lose control of yourself, control of your bowels, all of a sudden, get to the hospital emergency. That's all she told me. I have a herniated disc, and that was all she told me. Yes, Mimi, it was me. Hi. Just drop me an email. Drop me an email and ask whatever you want, or if you already know what you want. I'm drawing a blank on. Never mind. Hang on. I have it here on my phone somewhere. I was going to say I'm drawing a blank on pricing right now off the top of my head, but no, I'm not. I just got to find it because I took a picture of it, so I always have it, of the price list I came up with Dawn's help. Boogie boogie boo, boogie boogie boo. You worked at a male maximum prison in the state of Texas? Holy crap, girl! I worked up north in northern Saskatchewan. Let me tell you, there's a lot of scary people up there. But yeah, that's all I got to say on that. That's like, you beat me. Wow. I couldn't do that. I was far too cute to work in prison. You crack the bones C5, 6, and 7, T4, 5, and 6, and L3, 4, and 5. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mimi. I just have a herniated disc. But I think that's partially for a little bit after I first twisted it. I thought for sure that disc went. Like seriously, it hurt to sit on the toilet. It hurt when I urinated. It hurt to breathe. It hurt to do anything. I was scared it was the disc. But it wasn't the disc. It was just, or maybe it could have been. I don't know. All I know is I'm back. I'm feeling way better. It's been a long 2 weeks, but I'm feeling so much better. And today I woke up without pain, and it's awesome. The inmates actually like me. Go, of course they liked you. Why wouldn't they like you? You're charming. I'm charming too. Everybody loves me. True story. Because I'm charming. Apparently. I have no idea why. Whole side of food service on the shift I was filling in for. Wow. The first doctor said it was only deep muscle injury. I worked 30 more days. It was black and blue running up and down 4 floors, stairs 8 times. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know those doctors. Oh, it's only this. No, it's not. Hello. We are charmers. We are. Ow. Ow. Okay, so the back is not 100% sure. I just jerked it laughing, and it just kind of reminded me, hello, I'm there. It's okay. It wasn't painful. It was just, well, it was a little painful. No doing that. Oh, I believe it, Mimi. I believe you were blessed. You weren't paralyzed. I I never been hurt that bad, thank the good Lord. But you know, been lucky. Oh, I know, right? Steroids are horrible. I won't have them. No, it's bad enough. I had one shot of cortisone, and I won't ever do that again because that hurt. It's supposed to take away your pain. You'll feel better after it. Sure. First of all, I don't think she administered it right. I think she got in the lining where she wasn't supposed to be because it frickin' hurt. Second of all, that pain never went away. Oh, Susan, it's cold and raining where you are. It is sunny and it is 16 degrees Celsius out. It's beautiful, beautiful, windy, and it might rain later. We saw it was funny. Beautiful blue sky above us, and just to the east of us, black sky. Beautiful blue sky, black sky. Blue sky, black sky. Pretty sunshine, black sky. So we might get rain later, but it's hard to say. But it's beautiful. It's the first day that I really wanted to do a live outside, but hubby's not set up yet for me to do lives outside. So hopefully that's the goal. We'll get there. But today hubby was doing other things. He's irrigating the garden. Yes. Running a water line, which is a garden hose, to the planter box out front, which he usually does, but he doesn't bury it. He's actually burying it for good now so that he doesn't trip over it anymore. And he used to do underground sprinklers, so he knows to blow out the things and everything, so it'll be fine. So that's what he's doing, digging in the dirt, having fun. Oh, Mimi, that sounds horrible. I don't want to know what happened to some of those cemeteries, but I'm fascinated as well. Never mind, I'll YouTube it or video it, or not video it, Google it. You don't have to tell me. No. I can imagine. A lot of rain is bad. We've been in a drought. Us in southern Saskatchewan, we've been in a drought for years, actually. There's never quite enough um, there's never quite enough moisture for the farmers. And so according to them, sorry, I think my hubby's outside yelling at somebody. I thought he was downstairs cooking, but apparently he's not. Oh, I imagine, Mimi. I imagine. My parents are both cremated. So mama's in Lethbridge, dad is in Ontario. I hope they're okay, Mimi. I really do. Um, it is sad. Absolutely. Yes, I don't know what PPs is, but painkillers, painkillers, PKs. I don't know. Don't know what PPs are. Muscle relaxers and ibuprofen. I was taking Robaxacet, which is awesome, but it wasn't touching the pain and it wasn't really helping with the muscles. But it was making me dizzy, so I know it was working. Um, it really didn't take much of anything. I took expired Robaxacet because that's all we had, and Tylenol arthritis, and I ate some gummies. I had a gummy every day. Sometimes I had 3 gummies a day. Yeah, Soma. It was. I'm just glad I'm better because it's such a drain on the family. Such a drain on the family when they got to take care of me. I will. I don't think I'm going to have much of a choice. If the back doesn't get completely better and I'm still complaining and going, ow, like it's still giving me tinges for another week, I definitely will because this one was just weird. Like I said, I usually, when I twist and I bend and I throw it out or whatever, I pull a muscle or whatever, it, I, I spend a day in bed and then I'm up. I'm. But I'm up. Not this time. I was down for 2 weeks. Yes, I'm in Canada. Gummy's not legal in Texas. Oh, that sucks. Oh, they help so much. They really do. But Texas, all I can say is I hope your politicians get with the program. Sound like a slip disc. It does actually sound like something. Yeah, but now that I'm feeling better, it's just whatever. I'm feeling better. I'm just glad I'm up and about. I'm still walking with I'm still wearing the brace. I'm still um, walking with a cane, but I'm feeling so much better. I was able to walk up here. I was able to set up my computer. I was able to carry my computer up here, which is the first day I've ever been able to do something like that, like, and go up the stairs. Like, yesterday I wasn't even this good. So, well, thank you, Mimi. Thank you. And I will for you too, because, prayers are always needed for everybody. Everybody needs them, whether they want to admit it or not. Everybody needs that good energy going out into that universe. When you pray for somebody to whatever divine you believe in, even for me, I don't necessarily believe in, well, I do believe in divine. I just don't name it the same as everybody else. My divine is female. Um, you're caring about that person. You're talking about that person. It brings up love and fellowship. And when you do that, the universe takes that, reciprocates it back to you and to the person you think of. So it's always good. It's always helpful. Sorry. Don't mean to press my beliefs on anybody. Please don't send me hate mail. Not that I think anybody would. I'm kidding. So now that I'm up here, I see how bad my craft room is, and it's like, damn, I got to get up here and work on it because I was doing so well. I was getting really organized on this half of the room, so then I can work on this half of the room because I think I'm going to take this desk, which is right here. this desk, which is covered in stuff. I think I'm taking it completely out, and I'm going to get rid of my mom's sewing machine, which is holding up all of that stuff. Going to get rid of my mom's sewing machine. And then I'm going to take all this stuff off of, I've got bookshelf stands that my husband made or found, whatever. Anyway, he's had them for years. And he's always used them with bricks to put up a... So anyway, we put them in a pattern and we screwed them to the wall. They're not coming down. They're not moving. So I think what I did do is I put candles and I put knickknacks up there, and it looks really nice. But I think I need it for yarn. I think I need it for yarn. Oh, Mimi, that sounds great. That sounds great. Oh, and email me about those stitch markers. Absolutely. And you don't need to send a test email unless you like to make sure that it's me. I got it, Mimi. I replied. But yeah, you guys, anybody, stitch markers, I can make these stitch markers into earrings if you're interested in earrings. I can make these stitch markers into stitch markers. These maidens into stitch markers. You can pick your own colors. I make them in a variety of colors. If I don't have the color you want, I'll order the color you want. No big deal in my head. I'm more than willing to order colors in if I don't have the exact color you want. Yeah. And prices are in Canadian dollars. I'll tell you the prices. You tell me what you're interested in, and I'll send the price for you for it. And it's all in Canadian dollars. And I tend to take care of the shipping because I just send it in an envelope anyway. So yeah. But I can't read my picture. And I know I have it actually somewhere around here, like really close. Oh, those are bad. I'm not eating those anymore. Damn. Those are dog treats. And that's some of the yarn that I've used. So I don't know where my price list went, but I'll find it because I have it around here. It's generally around here. It's probably over there. I don't know, but I got this big long piece of styrofoam in my way right now. Oh, I got some beautiful blues and grays. I really do. Because I like grays and I like silvers and I like smoky colors and yeah, yeah, it could be expensive. I agree. I'm not opposed to people sending me extra for shipping. But you don't have to. Because I feel, it's not that much. Maybe I should put plus $5 extra shipping to the US. But I hate that. We're neighbors. I don't understand why mail has to cost so much to send across the border. You know, it's like as soon as the plane crosses the border with my mail in it, it just ching. It makes no sense. Like, really, people, why does it have to cost so much to send packages? Hello, Mr. Trudeau, on my end. Oh, I left you guys on. No wonder you're so dim. $3.01, yeah. Yeah, I believe it. But they're pretty stitch markers. I like them all. And I have dragons and I have turtles and I have hearts and um I have a whole bunch of different things that I make stitch markers out of too. I don't just do the bead ones. But the beads are unique. Yeah. You can pick the colors you want. If you don't want black hair, let me know. Otherwise I do an Indian maiden with black hair. If you want like blonde or redhead or brown hair, I can do those. Well, not quite the redhead, but I can order some red. Oh, I bet I will. I love hand dyed yarn. I got some from Dawn Aaron. I love hand dyed yarn. The only problem with hand dyed yarn is most of it's wool, and I'm not a wool fan. I have to admit I'm not a wool fan. Although I love natural fiber, I'm not much of a wool person unless it's not scratchy. Like I'm scared of being itched. Like wool I find very itchy. Yeah, I have right here. Here's my hand dyed yarn from Dawn Aaron in my colorway that I wanted to have. Black, blues, and purples. Here's another one. I got 3 of these. And I got another one. That's one of her big ones. I got a couple of them. Oh, wool is that softest if you get the right wool. And you know my luck, Mimi, I would not get the right wool because that just is what happens. My colorway for my channel is black, blue, and purple. Or blue, black, and blue, and purple, yeah. Because they would have been my wedding colors, except my husband didn't want the purple. So I went black, blue, and silver. What is the fiber content? Cotton. That's cotton that she did. I don't think I have any of her merino wool. I think the only merino wool I have is from Angela. Yeah, from My Precious Yarnery. I bought one of her Easter baskets last year, and or boxes. One of her Easter boxes last year, and got two hanks or one hank, two hanks of merino. Don't ask me where it is. I don't know. Like I said, my yarn is everywhere. I really, really need to organize this room and put my yarn away. What is not away. Put my paintings on the wall. Oh, I believe it. That's exactly how I feel too about wool. Like I remember wearing those scratchy clothes. And even one of my favorite skirts, which was this beautiful plaid thing. It was wool. And I loved wearing it, but man did it itch. And like it's just horrible. And the wool tights, oh, don't get me started on wool tights. Oh, I do too. I would love to be able to afford Dawn Aaron's one of her Halloween boxes. I'd love to be able to afford one of her Halloween boxes, but I can't afford that. And I'd love to be able to afford Angela's box that she's making that's coming up. But I just can't. Can't. I used to have two different yarn subscriptions, so I always had something to talk to on my channel, but no, can't afford them. So, Mimi, that's funny. Yours in a tote. Well, I've got this bookcase. I took the doors off so I could at least see what I have, because otherwise it's all closed up. So I took the doors off, but I've got this full of yarn. Um, this is a bookcase too, and the last two rows, which are on the very bottom, are yarn. And then I have totes, and over here is a pile of yarn, mostly finished objects or whips. I have a lot of blanket whips, and they're there. And then I have over here I have yarn, and I have a cubes of yarn, and I have a cube thing of yarn, and I have a plastic dresser of yarn, and I've got those big blanket containers you can get. You know, you put blankets in and then you zip them up and they become a big square, but otherwise they're soft. I got that full of yarn. I've got totes of yarn. And I keep saying I need more yarn. It's an addiction. It is an addiction. It's like tattoos. You can't have one. So I'm really trying to shop my stash though. So I have a plan for all of that, all of this velvet, because this is all velvet. This whole row, the second row of this shelf here, is all velvet yarn, and I have a plan with the gray and the blue. So, or maybe the white and the blue. Definitely blue. Yeah. Oh, sparkle. Nice. Yeah, Dawn Aaron's awesome. She does beautiful work. Yeah. Yeah, I'm addicted to yarn and beads. Those are the things that I go for. Yeah, and like I said, I had two subscriptions. I had a subscription to um, darn good yarn. And I had a monthly subscription to Mary Maxim for yarn. And I had to let both of them go because times have gotten really, really, really stinking hard under, 8 years under this government. And that's all I'm going to say. There's so much more I could say, but I'm just not going to. Oh, that would be awesome. She would love to do that too, because she loves dyeing yarn. Yeah. You should drop her an email. It doesn't take anything to drop somebody an email and say, hey, I'm thinking of this. What would you charge me? And just go from there. I like emails. So yeah, I got my hubby interested in the same computer game that I tried playing years ago. Ow, ow, ow. Came back. I reached. See, all I was doing was reaching, and that hurt my back. I don't know the bod cal. I haven't checked it up. Yeah, I hear you, Mimi. No funds. I gotcha. But at least you know if you drop her an email and she responds, you know how much you got to save up. Payday on 3rd? Cool. My payday just came and went. But like I said, it was a surprise to wake up this morning and find I got that carbon tax incentive rebate thingy, whatever the bank called it. I can't remember. But thank goodness I did my taxes this year. I figure if they were going to hand out free money, well, darn it, I'll do my taxes just to get the free money because it's not like I have an income. WCB is taxless. So, but yeah, don't get me started. I'm on WCB, Mimi, Workers' Compensation, Saskatchewan Workers' Compensation Board. They're dicks. They think they know more than I do about me. Yeah. So I might have slipped a disc, Mimi. I might have. But it does me no good to go to the doctor and get found out because even if he sits there and says, you got to go to physio, I live in the boonies. There's no physio anywhere near me. So paid 30 years. Yeah, I paid in at 30 years to receive a government. Yeah. I didn't work that long. But my last job, well, no. You can't say that. My last 2 jobs are nice. It was that 3rd job, yeah. The college job, that was a doozy. Yeah. I should have known. Should have turned around and walked right back out. When this first day I was there, I had a meeting with the director, and she said to make sure I always wear panties. I should have turned around and walked there because my exact words were, are you kidding me? Do you have issues with employees not wearing underwear? And apparently they did. I should have walked out of there right then and that. I should have, but I said, no, I moved my family up here. I gotta freaking make this job work. So I dug in and I said, okay, let's just show them how an IBMer works. And I did. And then my boss said he wished he had, like 20 of me. Because I'm such a unicorn. Because I'm a hard worker and I do things right. And you only have to tell me once. And, I'm punctual and I'm dependable and I'm trustworthy and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Now I'm broken at home, and I stay at home, and I get paid to stay at home, so I'll just stay at home. No, I'm on long-term disability. Um, they pay into a pension for me for when I reach retirement age. So, yes, don't forget the Thummies, people, please, and thank you. I used to have guts like that and walk into a conference room full of men. I remember having guts like that and not being scared. And now it seems that, being in a room with one man who I don't know is, enough to send me screaming. Sad but true. That's why I have a service dog, which WCB paid for to help me get out and about and work. Didn't work the way they wanted it to, though. So, right on, Mimi. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Sometimes you got to just push your weight and show them you're not going to be bullied. Yeah. That's awesome. I used to do stuff like that too, but now I can't. I don't know what it is. I speak so strong and I am so strong, but I'm just, the anxiety really just gets me when I'm in certain situations and I shut right down now. It's, I screeched a little like a little girl, I bet. The meeting was over. Yeah. No, I used to drive all over northern Saskatchewan on those crappy roads. I mean, you have not seen roads like these. They're known notorious for just digging out your. I mean, seriously, you don't take your nice car up those roads. You use a CVA, which is a government funded pool of vehicles that you can rent um, for government people, of which I was one. Yeah, those were rough roads. I drove all over the place. I remember, the women would sit there that I work with, and they would say, "Aren't you scared to drive those roads? Why? Is there something you're not telling me? Are the roads haunted? Will I see Sasquatch?" Because yes, there's a lot of lore about Sasquatch up north. And yeah, I wasn't scared to drive. I can drive everything, anything. I mean, not everything. I can't drive a tank, but put me behind the wheel of a vehicle, I could drive it. Yep. Living in the male maximum prisons, male officers tried to push their little bitty name and rank. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Guys are like that. Some guys are like that. My husband's never been like that, but I've seen it plenty of times. I worked in IBM. I saw it there. Misogyny at its best. And government is the worst to work for. You bet your ass. Absolutely. There's so much misogyny and uh, sexism and nepotism and just downright rude things being done, and nobody, you know, if you like your job, you put up with it. Well, Trish has a hard time just stomaching shit like that. So Trish would walk the walls when the CEO would go by. You know, by the end of my tenure, he knew I didn't like him, and he would just say Trish, and I'd just say Toby, and we'd walk past each other because You say more than that to me, I'm going to get in your face and say, you know what? You dropping $5 bills behind in front of people so they can bend down, show you their ass while they pick it up is sick. Sick. But our CEO used to do shit like that. He was sick. Bastard. Don't get me started. I get riled up too easy. Got a lot of anger built up. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I can't go to work. I just got a lot of anger. I don't follow orders no more. I'm sorry, you want me to do what? Why? Oh, yes. See, you know it too. Yep. Yep. Got a lot of anger. Sorry, I thought I heard something come in, but nothing came in. No notification. I thought I heard a notification, but no. You wear a hoodie? No! Don't do that. That would be bad. Sorry, I was about to refresh my screen and StreamYard's going, do you want us to reload? And it's like, no. No, I don't think I do, thanks. Oh, yes, I got you. A hoodie tied on your waist, covering your booty. Yep. Well, you have to. You know? Like, really? It's sad, but yeah, I mean, you worked in a prison. You had to absolutely cover your booty, cover everything. My goodness. Wear a sheet. Because those are inmates, you know? Wear a sheet. I'd feel like meat. So I couldn't do it. No, girl, you're one up on me. I couldn't do it. Nope. Mind you, my attitude would come out and probably save me. I could get really melty at times. No, I couldn't work in a maximum security prison. My dad used to be a cop. He was a cop when I was little, and he quit when my mom begged him to leave the force because she didn't want to. My mom was a worrywart and a hypochondriac, and she took the best part of a scenario and whittled it down to the worst part of what could happen. So, for instance, although nothing ever happened like this, she wanted him to quit a really good job, career, because she did not want to get woken up in the middle of the night by officers telling her something happened to him. So she made him quit. And she made me, like, I couldn't go out at night. I couldn't go out after supper. Even when I was 13, I couldn't go out after supper. Do you know why? Because she was scared that somebody would come up in a van and take me and kidnap me. She was just like that. I haven't been a healthy child all of my life. Like, I have like a lot of issues. She thought I had lupus. Hey, Carl Ann, how are you doing? Hi, Robert, how are you doing? Oh, wow. That's horrible. Yeah. Some people just should be shot. Like, seriously, just taken out back and shot and just, rot. Some people just should not be breathing the same air that I am. Just is. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it, Mimi. Yeah. He was like my CEO. He knew. He knew I had no use for him. I was not like the rest of the whole college who actually kissed the ground he walked on, or they either liked him or he had done enough damage in their he had done enough damage to make them scared of their jobs, because he did that too. When he came in, a lot of people got canned because he said they were or took early retirement. Sorry, we're pressed to take early retirement, not canned, because they were something was wrong with their job, poor job performance or something, you know. So I had to turn on another light. So yeah, he everybody was either scared of him or like scared for their jobs, or just, kissed up to him, and I did neither. Go ahead, fire me. First of all, find a reason you have that you can get rid of me, because I'm a damn good employee. Second of all, you got no reason. So he was stuck with me. I unfortunately was stuck with him, but I made sure he knew I didn't like him. What could he do, fire me? Nope. Nope. Yes, that's who I worked for, Beanie. Yes. See? Us women, we know. I don't know if I'm in the house alone or not. I'm all alone. It's scary. No, it's not. I woke up at 10 o'clock this morning. I slept in. It was so nice to sleep in for once. And because I had gotten up at 2 to let the dogs out, and I had gotten up at 6 to let the dogs out, and I had gotten up at 7 to let the dogs out. So I slept till 10. And the dogs let me sleep till 10. And their breakfast is at 9:30, so I was really surprised they let me sleep till 10, because they're like right there, right? They know the time, but no, they were sleeping too. So we got up. I tossed them outside. I got dressed, and I noticed my husband wasn't home. My husband was not home. I had a whole morning to myself. It was awesome. But just because it doesn't happen very often, I got to sip my tea and just watch the birdies out the window. So, yeah, it was nice this morning. And then he came home and he brought home all sorts of treats. Because he got some groceries at the same time. So he got home and he brought home some milk. He brought home some. I just realized he forgot to bring home bread. Excuse me. But he brought home milk and he brought home some cereal and some vegetables like tomatoes. And I guess Co-op was having its $10 sale, or a really good sale anyway. And they had 2-liter pop bottles, 4 for $5 or 5 for $10 or something. I don't know. All I know is hubby came home with pop, came home with chips, He came home with a big sub, one of those colossal subs that Co-op makes. I love those. Came home with one of those that the boy and I shared. So yeah, a lot of treats today. Loose leaf tea. He brought me my favorite Earl Grey double bergamot tea. I have not had it in 4 years because A, you can't find it. It's very hard to find, and B, it's really expensive. So I've actually switched to ordering my tea. I used to order it online from Amazon because it's cheaper to buy a box of 100 tea bags than it is to buy a little thing of tea bags in the end. So, price per tea bag, right? Plus free shipping. But then I stopped doing that because hubby could find cheaper tea. It just wasn't double bergamot, which is my favorite. And so at a Superstore Warehouse. So that's what I've been having. I've been having plain Earl Grey from Superstore Warehouse, Twinings, which is nice tea. It's got a nice taste to it. It's just not, Stash double bergamot. It's okay. Well, he brought home double bergamot today. I went nuts. I made myself a tea so fast. So fast. I love loose leaf tea. I do. I'm a bit of a tea snob. I love my loose leaf tea. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah, my son walks to work. He, we live in such a small village. Like, I walk 4 blocks down, that's the end of Main Street. Like, it's. Sorry, I'm reading your messages. Amazon is cheapest you found? Yes, I agree. Cheaper in loose leaf form for Earl Grey. Yes, but you can't get Earl Grey double bergamot in loose leaf, and that's what sucks, because I'd be happy. But I'm drinking Twinings. That hubby just gets it from Superstore Warehouse, and it's cheap, and it works. And that's what I have every morning. I have tea. I don't drink coffee. Hey, Robert, I'm doing good. I put my back out 2 weeks ago, and today is the first day I've been without pain. Okay, I've been relatively without pain. Like, seriously. Sorry, CDC. His name's Robert. Robert. And he's in love with my Fridgie, and he can't have it. It's my Fridgie. Bergamot is orange. Oh, okay. I did not know that. But I can smell the citrus. Like, you can smell it. So I guess I should have guessed that. No, today is the first day, Robert, that I've been up, walking around, and doing really good. Like, seriously, really good. It's been awesome. I'm in such a good mood today because of that. Plus that and the fact that that carbon tax refund came in. Because I did my taxes this year for the first time in 12 years. It's not like I have an income, so it's not like they need to know I have no income. Oh, you've got to go, Mimi? Okay, you have a good night. Thank you for the conversation. I really enjoyed it. It's 9:30 there? Okay, bye, Mimi. Have a good night. I should go too, actually, come to think of it. I'm hungry. My stomach's sitting here and it's growling. Oh, I bet bergamot candles would be best sellers. Oh my goodness. I My favorite scent is sage. Sage cedar blossom. I had a candle that was sage and cedar balsam. And it was so good. It was just beautiful scent. You make candles, Regina? Oh, that's cool. Mimi, all I used was Intuit online. I did it online. It was free because I have no income. And they walked me right through everything. Okay, Mimi, take care. You make candles, Regina? Where are you located? You're probably in the States, aren't you? I love candles. I do. I have like tons of scented candles and I can't use any of them because my husband doesn't like scent. Because most people, let's face it, most commercial candles, scented candles use scents, but they're either over powerful or they're not powerful enough. Or they have really stinky bases like alcohol or something. West Virginia. See, I knew you were not in Canada. That's not my luck. Uh, he can't. He can taste scent. That's how sensitive his nose is. So I don't get a chance to burn candles very often. How is Pixie? You don't water your scents down? Nice. How's Pixie? She is missing from the internet. I'm sure she's fine. I don't know. I haven't talked to her in a while. I've been, doing my own thing for the past 2 weeks, like being in pain. I haven't talked to anybody. How? Okay, so I'm still in pain. Mm. I'll have to show you guys the yard in the evening. Hubby made this wonderful made this wonderful area for the barbecue and the fire pit, and he enclosed it within pallets to keep the wind down. And he's got a stack of wood there. He's got the barbecue there. He's got the wood pile there. He's got some tables in there, and he's got our chairs in there. And it looks really cool. He's got a string of lights around the pallets so that they light up. It's beautiful. And then we have our dead tree with all the faces on it. And because those faces you can nail into trees, and it's a face for a tree. Well, my hubby likes those, so we have several different faces on this one tree trunk, and then from one of its dead branches, because it still has branches, a few of them, I think 4. We have strung, my mom's hummingbirds that change light, and our solar power, we've got those going, and they've lasted, oh my goodness, they've lasted 4 years. It'll be 4 years May. And they're still looking so beautiful out there in the evening. They turn on, they're all different colors. They're beautiful. So we got some lights out there that are really nice. And then you got to see my strawberry patch. We got the gnomes out there and the gnome houses out there, and they're out there and they look cute. So I'll have to take you guys out there. I was hoping to do that tonight, but it's not warm enough yet. And it's really windy today. So hopefully soon we'll have a live outside. That would be fun. Yes. In front of the fire. I know everybody liked that last time. When we did that last year, everybody liked that. So what else is everybody up to today? I was beading. I made this today. This is what I made. That's what I made yesterday for an order. So I was working on my beading. This is my beading tray. Oh. No more fridge. You want the air fryer with a bow on top? I'll give you a bow. Get over here. I'm kidding. No more fridgey. The fridge is going to be heartbroken. You don't want it anymore. It's okay. You can't have my air fryer. I love my air fryer. I made onion rings in my air fryer yesterday. They turned out great. I had grilled cheese sandwich and onion rings for lunch yesterday. Today I didn't eat lunch. Oh my goodness, I haven't eaten anything since that piece of sub. No wonder my tummy is growling. No air fryer for you. In my air fryer, get your own. Unless you come here, then I'll share. I always willing to share. I like sharing. Sharing can be fun. Oh, you got your yard cut? Right on. Yeah, we have people actually slowing down and taking pictures of our yard. The grass isn't even green yet. Everything's just been thawed out. And our yard looks like awesome because hubby did his work last in the fall. When all the snow melted, our yard looked so good when all the snow melted because of what he had done in the fall before the snow fell. And it looks beautiful out there. There's nothing he has to do. He's out there actually, or he was today, trenching a row to put, making a trench to bury a water line. Yes, instead of tripping over it all the year. He's been doing that today, playing in the dirt, having fun. But it's looking good out there with all the lights and all the solar powered lights. We don't plug in anything out there. So we got so many solar powered lights and it looks really nice out there. I really like it. So I'll have to go out there one night and do a little video and then show it on my channel. Maybe tonight. We'll see. I won't promise anything, but I will promise that I'll put it out there. It's good that you got your yard cut, you know? I'm just happy I'm starting to move around much better today. Like today, first day without pain, it's been awesome. I'm starting to get tinges now and then when I move. So it might be a slip disc, who knows? All I know is I'm feeling better today and that's what counts. Yes, that's what counts. That's what I care about. I'm moving better today. But I think I'm gonna head her. I think I'm gonna get going here. I am hungry. I'm very hungry. I haven't had supper and it is now 42. It's 8:45. I need food. I need food. Food that I don't make. Food that hubby makes for me. 'Cause I'm a spoiled girl. Thank you, Robert. I am too. I don't like being down under the weather. Bye, Regina. You have a good night. You have an awesome weekend, and I hope you have a great week and hope to see you next week. So, on that note, bye, everybody. I hope you all have a great weekend. Have a wonderful and safe week. And I hope to see you again next Saturday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same channel. Bye now. Take it easy.